What in fact Twin Lakes? Jim Keithley back inside the indoor golf studio once again with another brief video. So our hope is over the next 5 or 6 weeks to post on Clubster weekly content. The idea behind these videos will be just to give you a good idea of what and how you can utilize the indoor space that we have here and how you can enhance and improve your golf game / golf skills throughout the winter. So in my opinion, I think the wintertime is just the perfect time to enhance not only some technique with your golf game, but to implore and implement better skills. What I see often during these leagues that we do indoors is that people really don't have the ability to control distances, especially with their short and partial wedges. So one of the things that I work on almost daily is just these very small partial wedge shots. And this is kind of the low-hanging fruit, in my opinion, when it comes to improving at golf. So I've got a situation here where I just have a little 35-yard, I'll call chip shot. And I'm just working on specific distances. In order to hit a ball a specific distance and to be consistent or repeatable, we have to manage low point. Something that you'll hear me and Bradley talk about all the time is controlling your low point. So we could add some value to this practice session just by, I've bought some yoga blocks that I use, and I set that up 5 or 6 inches behind a golf ball, and that makes sure that my angle of attack of this golf club is heading down. We also have data points up on the screen that we can measure that. We want to be anywhere from 8, 9, 10 degrees down on this type of partial chip shot. So I can look up on the screen and see the evidence. I can also use this brick, this yoga block, to make sure that my club is traveling down. That one might go in. So in that one I was 9.5 down with my angle of attack. What is angle of attack? That this club is traveling on a downward strike. If I had an angle of attack that was too up, that would move my low point back. That means I would hit the yoga brick, and we could look up on the screen and see that my angle of attack would go up. So all this just gives us a better opportunity to hit a functional chip shot. It gives us that beautiful euphoric sound when we do that. And if we can just learn through the winter months to control our distances on these partial chip shots, we will certainly see our handicaps and our scores go down once we're outside in the spring. Now I'm going to add a little bit more value to a practice session. So not only am I utilizing the technology to see what my numbers are as far as my angle of attack is, and I'm utilizing the yoga brick to make sure that my club is traveling down, missing the yoga block, hitting golf ball first and then turf. I've added some pool noodles into the mix. So now I'm also working on getting the club in a position initially as I take the club away to get into a advantageous position to strike this ball. We see most people on chip shots, they get the club way too far behind them early in the process, and that causes them to have much more of a flatter low point, and their low point moves backwards and they struggle with functional contact. So I just like to put this device out in front. It makes me keep my arms and club more out in front, and then I can just let the club fall and let gravity do its roll. I've changed my distances from about 35 to 25. Nice little chip shot, very functional sound, very euphoric sound. Bits of evidence that I'm paying attention to is, did I hit the yoga brick? No. Is my angle of attack down? Yes, 8.2. Did I miss all of the device that's sitting behind me? Let's do it again. That was really nice. Angle of attack, a little less down, but still down. Yoga brick did not move. And I worked the club right up and down my plane line. So let's really use this time throughout the winter months to enhance not only our technique, but our skill. Here it is, just the middle of March. We still have 3 months of cold weather in front of us, sadly, but now is the time. Let's not wait till April. And when you're outside on a driving range, the only bit of evidence that you're paying attention to is that golf ball, and the only thing that you're adding to a practice session is frustration. Come inside and use the technology that we have here. Bradley and myself can hold your hand through the process. But this was just one example. Enhance your distance control. We see the people that play in the leagues week after week after week. They have no idea how to hit that short, partial, small chip shot. So improve your distance control. Watch your scores go down in the spring. Watch that handicap plummet. I hope it all makes sense. If you have any questions, reach out to us, and we'll see you soon.